Do you really want to become free? Or do you actually want to relate with what the sages are saying? Like, do you want to relate with what Muji and Ramana Maharshi and all these enlightened people are saying? Or do you actually want to become free? Because those two things are very different. Because I know what it feels like. Like, there's an urge to find enlightenment, which is only improving the prison called I, and I know something, and I want to know something about enlightenment. I want to be liberated, so I'm watching Tony Parsons or something. Take this as your chance to let go of concepts like non-duality, enlightenment, freedom, liberation, nirvana, and also forget words like unconscious, samsara. Who are you when you don't know anything? What's left? What's there when you don't know anything? You don't even know why you're watching this video. I don't even know why I'm creating this video. What if there's no knowledge, no beliefs, and nothing? If you want to, you can close your eyes and simply be, without trying to meditate your thoughts away, without trying to meditate your negative feelings away. You know nothing. And that's not just another belief, that's actually a fact, because knowledge is made up. For example, we don't like uncertainty, so we take a glass, we slap a label onto it, but it's not a glass. You have no idea. So you can take all your knowledge and identities with you after this video, but just open yourself up to the fact, actually. I don't want to call it an idea, but just open yourself up that you don't know anything. You are just here. Close your eyes if you want to. And let everything just happen. For example, there are some birds in the sky. You don't want to change that. It's freely flowing and happening, and you are not there to change it. Now there's a body that is watching a video. There's no one that wants to change it. There's like a voice talking, but it's pointless. It's talking to no one. And you don't try to change it. There's an energy that wants to understand something, and a thought that says, I want to attain enlightenment. But you don't try to change that thought. It's just like the bird. You don't try to change it. It's just what is. Now, who's the one that is letting all these movements be? There are movements. Who's the one that is just accepting those movements? Does that one care about enlightenment? Does that one need progress? But then there might be a thought that says, but what's the point? I want to know. Why am I here? There is no point. Because people have a hard time to accept that. That's why they create all the gods and idols. But when children are playing, then there's no point in playing. But as soon as you tell them that there's a point in playing, it's about winning. Because when you are a winner, you are appreciated more than when you're a loser. So, what happens? The child starts to think in good and bad. Friends and enemies. My opponents. I have to beat them. Which is of course just a play. But it can become serious when you're older, you're an adult, and you want to strengthen this self-image. You want to be better than your opponents. Actually, the ego doesn't know any friends. The ego is just, it's accepting people that are strengthening the self-image you like to have of yourself. That's what the ego calls a friend. So what about dropping the idea that you know anything? Drop all your beliefs. And when you are quiet, there are thoughts. Do not try to change thoughts. Recognize that they are lying. A thought may arise, but I'm a mother. I need to feed my children. Well, you are watching YouTube right now. You are not feeding your children. When the time comes to feed your children, it will naturally happen, without effort. See, the problem is that when we are solving a problem, we are not just solving the problem, and then when we are done, we sit down after solving the problem, thinking about how hard life is. We constantly have to solve problems, and I'm in such misery, and it is unbearable. When in reality you're sitting on your couch. So solving the problem is not unbearable, but thinking about solving the problem when there is actually no real problem is the thing that is unbearable. And thank God that there is nobody that has to bear this problem that is unbearable, because when you are looking for the one that has those thoughts, you'll find nobody. Thank God. There's no one. So what to do? What to do? Well, who's there? There might be a thought. I'm real. I'm here. I'm there. I'm watching a video. But who's the one that is just allowing that thought and feeling and body to appear? That's real meditation. That's meditation without purpose. Because when you're asking the Zen master, what's the purpose of meditation? What's the purpose of Zazen? He tells you there's no purpose. It is meaningless. And you think he's playing with you. There is a purpose. He's just strange. He's just lying. But there is no purpose. You sit down. You do Zazen. And eventually you will find out that it is all about letting go of the idea that there is a purpose. So finally you found a way to stop this train called seeking. And this train is just holding on in the middle of a desert. And you can finally rest. And when you are there, in this desert, you look at all the other trains. People who are still trying to find a destination, a final destination. They are sweating, nervous. I'm better, I'm faster. But you are relaxing. And you see that there is like a table with people. And you sit down drinking a coffee with those people. And you ask them, who are you? They're all saying no one. Nobody. I don't have an image. A self-image. What do you believe? Nothing. But what's the purpose? What purpose? You mean to think that the people on the train are chasing? Yeah. I never found anything. Now you ask them, what do you think they are looking for? The answer might be, they're looking for a comfortable table to relax effortlessly and drink coffee. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. You have arrived. And that's it. What is this called? Oh, people call it enlightenment. Have a coffee. And that's it. Or isn't. Maybe it isn't. But there is no one here that cares. So, that's it. So you can finally recognize that there's nothing you, as a subject, can do to make this objective world more complete. So, And that's it for today. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, leave a comment, and have a great day.